I do get asked a lot about crypto futures trading. How do I get into it? How does it actually work? Can I trade it with just a few $100s? How much can I make? Is it too risky to bother with? Lots and lots of questions. So I thought, based around that, why don't I open up a crypto futures account, put in a few $100s and see what I can do over 1 month, and on the way rip that exchange and the concept of crypto futures trading pieces and feed that back to you over that month with new content, finding out the highs and the lows, the pitfalls, the dangers, the plus, the minus points, and like I say, feed them back over the month, and hopefully I turn out with a few dollars in my pocket as well. Now, I've never traded crypto futures before. I think I've traded pretty much everything else on this planet, but never crypto futures, so it's going to be a new experience and learning curve for me as well. So in the remainder of this video, I'm just going to show you my setup, the account I'm going to use, some basic stuff, and then, like I say, over this month, follow, hit that subscribe button and bell buttons to receive other notification of when this content in this series comes out, so you can keep track and learn from my learnings, and it should be a good fun journey along the way. So with that, let's get into the detail. So first of all, I'm going to need somewhere to trade, so let's get that sorted. And in crypto world, that's on an exchange, and I've gone for Binance, and they seem to be very popular in the futures world, one of the bigger players there, and that's important for liquidity and getting the trade done, reliability, getting your money in and out, those type of factors. And I already had a Binance account, so it was just a case of opening up the futures account, answering a few questions and a bit of admin to get you up and running. And if you look at the screen now, here's my Binance Futures account, and I've put in $250 to the USD M coin area, and that's what I'm going to be trading with for this month to see what I can do. So now I need to go to the platform to see what sort of things I can trade and want to trade. So compared to other platforms I've seen before in other markets, and like Forex, CFD, spread betting, futures options, it's pretty reasonable. It's got all that you need to know on there, and on the right hand side up the top you can see the balance. That's where you put your trades, enter and exit. Over here we got our list, and it's quite a big list of markets we can trade. I'm going to be focusing, like I say, on the USDM, and there's this word called perpetual, and it's similar to the futures contracts that we all know about, but a normal futures contract has an expiry date. These don't, they just keep rolling over day after day. They're perpetual, they keep on going, so we don't have to worry about expiry at all. And as you can see, now you've got hundreds to trade from, so that's a good selection for us to take advantage. Now, from first glance, there are some peculiarities to this world of futures compared to the normal world of futures. You have to be careful of leverage and margin and how that works, and how they calculate that, and how they will close you out of a trade if you haven't got that margin balance available and the price moves against you. And remember, cryptocurrency is very volatile. There's a high likelihood of that. Now, for me, I can trade crypto derivative products on, say, spread betting, and they give me because of my professional trader statusship, I can have a sort of a leverage of 20 to 1. So that means for every £1 I've got in my account, they'll give me £20 essentially. It's a bit more complex than that, but it's essentially what it means. So to start with, until I get my feet under the table on this way of trading, I'm going to stick to that 20 to 1 leverage inside there. And you can see up in the top right, you can actually set what you want. 125 is going to be seat of the pants trading stuff, pretty scary, and you're going to have a lot of money in your account to cope with price fluctuations there, because you're going to get taken out at a moment's notice. Like I say, with the volatility of crypto, pretty risky. So we're going to stay around this sort of area probably for most of the month. you can set that. You can set some margin processes up there as well, and they've got a handy little calculator where you can work out profit and loss, that sort of thing. So actually, like in the platform here, Binance. Now if you want the same setup here as me, I'll put a link in the description below for you to use if you want to, but this is what I'm going to use, Binance Futures, for this month. And like I say, I'm going to pull it to pieces, give it a test drive, feedback to you what I think is good and bad about it, and then hopefully you can use that in your own trading. So that's the basic setups. We're going to be using Binance. So what about the actual strategy? Well, I'm going to take you into my charts trading view, because I think I'm just going to keep it simple to start with. A really basic technical analysis only strategy that I'm going to use, and I'm going to highlight, I suppose the next question you say is, well, what are you going to actually trade? There's hundreds there. So I'm going to show you a quick process of how I'm going to filter out those crypto futures, perpetual futures, and then trade them technically. So here we are in trading view. Now I did the very boring job of transferring all those contracts, perpetual contracts, into a watch list for me here, so I can quickly click through all of those ones that we can trade on that Binance Futures account. All you have to do is go into here, and you can set the sources to Binance, and then type in the ticker that you can see from the futures platform, and then build up your own watch list. So that's the watch list all set up, but I'm going to be using a daily filter for the overall trend, and then a 3-hour time chart. And it's just basic candlesticks, Ichimoku cloud, and a modified DMI. I'm going to be using probably some price patterns. I'm going to draw on the charts with a few signal alerts in there as well, but I'm going to keep it as basic as possible to see what I can do next. So let's just now go to a couple of free resources that you can use as well to filter, select, pick cryptos to trade in this environment. So these next two websites are the filters to whittle those hundreds of crypto futures contracts down to just a few, so you're not swamped by the possibilities, and we keep it as simple as possible. Now the first one we've got here is called CoinMarketCap. Again, I'll put the link in the description below. I'm going to be looking for the top 100 cryptocurrencies, because that's good for liquidity. Also how they've been performing over the last week or so, and also whether they're trending or not. It's really just as simple as that. And again, when you're building a strategy or process, get it cemented, put it into a trading plan. It makes trading so much easier, helps you deal with the psychology, consistency element, which is crucial for trading a lot more easily. Now, so CoinMarketCap is our first port of call, and then second we've got this other, and they are called Lunacrush. Now it's free to sign up to these guys, and they have this page here with their own scoring ranking system called the Galaxy Score, the Alt Rank, and some other useful information like the size of the market you're looking at, the correlation rank between performance, and some other variables that is useful. They've come up with a score system metric around it. Now all I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to focus on two areas that I really like, and that's the ERC20 and also DeFi. So I can click on DeFi, for example, click that, and it's going to bring me a list of those cryptos. I'm going to look for any Galaxy score over 70, so we've got Phantom and Coty at the moment, and they would be on my watch list. It's as simple as that. And I also look for the correlation rank to be quite high as well, and Coty, for example, would be a particular one I would be drilling down on. And then I just switch it to the ERC20, do the same process, and Sandbox there looking pretty decent, Jasmy Coin as well. So you can see how quickly you can just build up a short watch list, and then take that back to your chart, mark your charts with the ones you want to watch, and then it's a case of trading. So it's April the 4th 2022 today, and I'm going to take this through a whole month through to National Star Wars Day, May the 4th, and maybe I'm going to need a bit of force to help me on this month's trading. But remember, this is your opportunity to ask me any questions in the comments below, or in other parts of this series, or in any of the other YouTube videos I produce, for potential content creating questions around things you're stuck with, want to know more about this sort of world. So please feel free to, like I say, ask away, and I'll see what I can do in regards to putting some content together. But if you like today's video, please give us a thumbs up. Really important that you subscribe if you want to see the updates and learn all about crypto futures trading using Binance Futures, and seeing how hard or easy it might be to trade just $250, and where you can take that realistically over 1 month, and the sort of time and effort you're going to have to put in to try and make a return from it. There's no guarantees in this, and I might blow it all very quickly, so it'll be interesting to see. But like I say, hopefully we'll all get a bit of education along the way. So with that, all that's left for me to say is thanks for watching, good luck with the trading, and I'll see you in the next video.